Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial. My name is Ikechukwu. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a webmail or a business professional email for your business using your hosting cPanel. Now, why do you need a professional email for your business? As the name suggests, a professional email is especially needed for your business. It makes you look uh, for example, you don't want to send an official email or a business email using a Gmail. That makes you look unprofessional. So that is the reason you need a business email account. Now, there are several ways you can get a business email account. The ones I know, there are two main ways. One, you can pay to host it. For example, you can pay for business email on Namecheap, and they will host your professional business email for you. But the problem with this one is that it has limitation. Let's look at the different plans here. You have the starter plan, the pro, and the ultimate. Let's take the ultimate for example. The ultimate plan, you pay around $72 a year, and you only have access to 5 mailboxes. Five. So if you want more, probably if you want access to more email boxes, do you understand now? You need to pay more. That's what it means. For this plan, you have just 3 mailboxes. So this hosting business email with any hosting company is not economical for your business, in the sense that, for example, you may have a company that has up to 10 different staffs. Maybe you have 10 employee, and do you want to pay up to about $270 a year because you want to host, because you just want to get business email? So that is the reason you need to know how to create. You can save yourself this amount of money and learn how to create a professional email using the cPanel. That is what we are going to look at today. So here is how what we are going to do. And another point I need to make clear is that creating this email from the cPanel is very easy. It is very, very easy. Now, let's go into the business proper. So the first thing you need to do is to log into your cPanel. And for you to have access to a cPanel, you need to have a hosting account. Okay, you need to have a hosted website on a server. You need to have a server where your website is hosted for you to get access to cPanel. So I have put a link in the description of this video where you can get hosting for up to 65% discount. So once you're able to host, to get the hosting, you will be able to have access to cPanel. Number one, what the hosting gives you is that you are able to have a website. Even if the website is not yet designed, you can still go ahead and create emails from your cPanel, pending when the website will be up. I say that again. You don't need to have a website online to be able to create your webmail. What gives you access to create a webmail is you need to have a hosting account, a hosting you can get uh, from any of the links in the description, in the description of this video. So it's very important that you have that, or else you can just brace up to pay. Go and maybe you prefer to pay some money to Namecheap or any other hosting company to host on email for you. But if you don't want to do this, you can just go ahead, because this one you are getting, paying for email hosting does not mean you have a website. No, So, but if you have a website hosted on a server, then you have a cPanel. Then from the cPanel, you can create. And one good thing about the cPanel is that you can create unlimited number of emails, business emails. Yes. Now let's go into the business. So I've logged into my cPanel. To log in, how do you log into your cPanel? You just um, come back and say, like in my the domain I'm working with now is universal 7 stars, and then you type it in, then slash, type in your domain name slash cPanel, and then once you do that, you can just click to log in. So once you click to log in, you just click here to log in. So I'm already logged in, so I'll just close this window. So I'm already logged into my cPanel. Now, this is how your cPanel interface is. And so this is how it is. So now our major concern here is emails. So you can just come to the search bar and type in email. So once you type in email, then you click on account, email account, click on email accounts. So I already have some emails. I have 7 created already. I have 7 emails created. And if you notice, you see I have several domains here. I have one, two, three. I have about 3 domains hosted on this account. So one good thing about getting a server is that you can host more than one website on one server. Yes, on the same hosting. I have more than one website. Like here now, I have 3. I can add more if I want. Okay. So now this is our email account. This is from where we will create email. Like I told you previously, earlier in the at the beginning, I said this cPanel will give you access to be able to create unlimited number of emails. So it makes more sense to get a hosting that gives you access to create any number of email accounts than trying to host a webmail with Namecheap, which obviously will cost you a lot of money yearly. So I already have 7 hosted, and this is even more than the ultimate plan in Namecheap. Okay, so enough of the story. So what we need to do here is that once you come into this interface, just click on create. Okay, once you click on create, then because I have 3 main domains, in your own case, once you get your own hosting, you are going to be having just one domain. So here, this is the default. I'm not using this default. I want to use another domain that I have, which is this Dorical Cloutier. So I want my email to be associated with Dorical Cloutier, and then I come here and put in my username. So my username could be my personal name or could be the name of any of my staff, assuming I'm a business owner. Take for example now, one of my staff is Sheyi. So I can go ahead and create Sheyi at doricalcloutier.com. So let me use that as an example. Sheyi. So that's that. I'll type in the name at doricalcloutier.com. Then I come in here and set my password. So I can auto-generate password or I put in my own. So I want to auto-generate. And then I can also, so this has a password strength of 100. Then I can also, determine the number of characters I want. Like here, if I put this drop down, so you can see here, the character length here is 12. I can increase it to, let's say, 15. The maximum is 18. So you can't go beyond 18. So let's say I put it to 15, for example. So, and then I generate again. Let me generate that again. I'll have to generate that again, okay? Okay, so that's it. So you can determine the number of the length and then how you want the password to be mixed. You can say both lower and uppercase and then both number and symbols. So I close that and then come here. There's another setting we need to do here. Edit setting by saying, do you want it to be in megabytes, gigabyte, or terabytes? Maybe I'll just put gigabyte, okay? 250 gigabytes, or you can set it to unlimited. Let me just increase this to, let's say, 500 gig. So that's assuming you receive a lot of emails, okay? um 3 to 5, you can set it to unlimited. So once all the settings are done, you can just click on create. Let's go through everything and see. You can just click on create. Okay, now our email account has been created. So I can, if I want to save it on my system, I can say, let me just do it here, .com, and then maybe I go ahead and save it. Okay, so now you can see the number has increased to 8. So now we have created our webmail. Can we check it? Can we check it? This is it here, Sheyi. You can see it seems everything is arranged alphabetical or in alphabetical order. So in your own case, because if you are just getting domain for the first time, you are only going to have a default. Then by the time you create, that's this particular one default. This is the default that comes with it. So by the time you create your own, so that makes it maybe the first one you'll be creating. So let's go ahead and check our email, our webmail, to see what is inside. Yes. So now in logging into your email, there are two webmail clients. You can choose Hod or Roundcube. Hod or Roundcube. So I kind of have bias for Roundcube somehow. I don't know. Maybe because of the interface is more robust than what it gives in Hod. So now I will need to check this so that when next I'm logging in, this interface will not have to. I won't have to be seeing this interface. If you don't check it, whenever you log in, you always come here. So, but this time around, I want my email to open to my inbox directly once I log in. So with this, I can now open. Okay, so we have a default email here. Default email. Okay, so this is it. So we've successfully created our own webmail. We have created our webmail, which is this sheyi at doricalclothier.com. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do now is that, let me go back to the cPanel, is to now go and create a kind of forwarder. I'll create a forwarder for my. So let me type email again. Email. So under the email account, um, maybe I should, okay, under email accounts. Sorry, I think this may be taking me back. Okay, let me just go back to the cPanel and let's go to where we have the email. Okay, so email. Okay, so you can come here and type email. So once you type email, you will see this. But the thing now is that it won't show all the information. So I think the best thing is to navigate, scroll down until you see where you have email. So under the email section, you will see all the other things like the forwarders and the auto responder that I talked about. So the first one we are going to create now is the forwarder. What is a forwarder? A forwarder is a system that was a feature that is added to to your webmail that allows you to receive a copy of any email sent to your business email in your Gmail. Let me state that again. Let's say, for example, maybe a client, Mr. Jones, sent an email to your this newly created webmail address. Now, because for easy access, for you to quickly know when a mail has come in from a client, there's a need for you to create a forwarder. Now, once you create that forwarder, any emails that comes in into your webmail, the cPanel will create a copy of it, an exact copy of that email, and forward same to your Gmail almost immediately. So let us see how we can create forwarders here. It's very easy. Just click on forwarders and then come here and say add forwarder. Now, address to forward. Which address do you want to forward? Sheyi, we want to forward any message or any email that comes into Sheyi at Dorical Cloutier. So any message that comes into Sheyi at doricalcloutier.com will be forwarded to your own Gmail. So I'm going to use Design Cartel 2030. Design Cartel 2030 at gmail.com. So this is my Gmail. Any message or any email that is sent from Sheyi, that is sent into Sheyi at doricalcloutier.com will be forwarded to this email. A copy of it will be forwarded to this email. So once that is done, you now click on add forwarder. So we have created our forwarder. Two things we have done now. We have created our webmail account. We have created our forwarder. Now the last thing we are going to do now is to create our an autoresponder. Three things. So the first thing now is just go back to the cPanel and go down to where we have our emails and then go to what? Auto responder. Now this auto responder is an automatic response that your cPanel will send to the client immediately. Let's say a client sends you a message making an inquiry. Let's say you are into fashion and the client sees one of your items, maybe on your website, or somehow comes across your page on Instagram or Facebook. And interestingly, on your Facebook, you have put in on your Facebook page or on your email, Instagram page, you have put in your business email contact. So the client now sends you an email to that your business mail. Now, what this autoresponder does is that it will now send an automatic response back to the client that we have received your message, we will be in touch with you shortly. That is the autoresponder. But you have to create that autoresponder first. So that is what we want to do here. We create autoresponders. So now add autoresponder. Then, so once we get here, please, you see this UTF/8, please don't touch it, just leave it the way it is. Just leave it as default. This is it here. Just leave it as default. Then the interval, how fast, how soon do you want the client to receive the message? Is it after 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours? Then here we have the number of hours to wait between responses to the same email address, or 0 to always respond. Now, if you want the response to be immediate, okay, you can put in 0 here. So you get it now. Then the email that you want the message to be forwarded to the response, the email that you want the response to come from. This is it here, Sheyi at Dorical Clothia. Then from where? Dorical Clothia team. Okay. So what's the subject? Thank you. Welcome to Dorical Clothia. Welcome to Dorical Clothia. Then you type in the body of the message. If you want this message to contain HTML, you put it, but we don't want that. So you can now say, thank you for your message. For Thank you for your we will be with we thank you for your message. We will be in touch soon. So you end it there. So you want this to start immediately, and the message should never stop, okay? And then you create. So once you create that, so you now go back, okay? Now, I just quickly want to say something. I don't want this video to be too long. Well, I made a similar video previously, but YouTube took it down because I in that video I tried to demonstrate how this forwarders and autoresponder will work. Okay, so but what happened is that the YouTube took down the video because I went into my Gmail, logging in and logging out and things like that. I think that goes against their policy. So they took down the video. So what I'm going to say is that in case you need to know how this autoresponder works, you want to see the practicality of it, you can put it in comment below. Please send me the video showing how to use the autoresponder. And I mean, okay, you can just say in the comment, just say send me the old video on webmail. Put it there in the comment, and then I have that video on Vimeo. I can just send you the link on Vimeo to go and watch the video. Thank you so very much for uh, dropping by my YouTube channel. I hope you have learned from this tutorial, and I know this knowledge is going to save you a lot of money. Just imagine you can literally save your business about $270 a year just by watching this video. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell. Like my video. Please share the video and subscribe to my channel. Help me to grow. Encourage me to keep making more videos. Thank you very much.